Fireship just dropped a video on the top 10 hacking tools, and I'm not saying he's taking food off my table, but I did hear my wallet cough a little. This man already owns JavaScript. He speedruns frameworks for fun. His channel prints views. And one random Tuesday, he wakes up and goes, cybersecurity looks delicious. Now listen, I love Fireship. The list was solid. Nmap, Wireshark, Metasploit, Hashcat, absolute classics, no complaints. But if we're sharing the kitchen now, I feel legally obligated to add a few ingredients he forgot. Because there are tools that look cool in a top 10 list, and then there are tools that actually pay the bills. So let's talk about those. And real quick before we dive in, if you're serious about this stuff and not just watching because the YouTube algorithm sent you here, first link in the description is CyberFlow's Academy, where I put everything I wish existed when I started. Structured courses that don't waste time, a Discord where me and people actually working in the field answer questions when you're stuck, tools and scripts you can use immediately, full video walkthroughs showing what's inside with complete transparency. Genuinely just wish this existed 5 years ago when I was drowning in outdated tutorials. Now let's talk about what Fireship forgot. Burp Suite Collaborator finds blind vulnerabilities that make you look like an actual wizard. You send payloads that make targets reach out to your Collaborator domain, detecting ssrf, XXE, blind XSS, out-of-band SQL injection, all the invisible stuff traditional scanners miss. Enable it in Burp's project options. Inject payloads into file uploads and XML parsers. Watch the Interactions tab prove vulnerabilities exist with zero visible response. Nuclei Templates by projectdiscovery has over 8,000 community templates for CVEs, exposed dashboards, misconfigurations, everything. Install it, update templates, scan targets, and find exposed Kibana, internal Confluence, misconfigured S3 buckets, GraphQL endpoints, literally everything developers thought nobody would discover. Write custom templates in 10 minutes for your target's tech stack and reuse them forever. I've saved hundreds of hours this way. CrackMapExec is the difference between spending 3 days manually poking at Active Directory and owning the domain in an hour. Does SMB enumeration, credential spraying without lockouts, lateral movement, everything for AD attacks. Discover Windows hosts, spray credentials across targets, enumerate shares, dump hashes, grab LSA secrets, dump entire domain databases. Pair with impacket secrets dump, and congratulations, you're a domain admin now. Amass by OWASP queries over 100 data sources including DNS, web archives, certificate transparency, Shodan, census, virus total, finds subdomains other tools completely miss. Configure free API keys, discover forgotten staging servers, dev environments, legacy systems nobody patched in years. Ffuf is Gobuster but faster and flexible. Directory brute forcing, virtual host discovery for hidden subdomains not in DNS, parameter fuzzing for undocumented API parameters. I found admin flags, debug modes, internal API keys because developers assume nobody brute forces parameters. They're extremely wrong about that. BloodHound visualizes AD attack paths showing shortest route from compromised user to domain admin with matrix-style graphs. Install Neo4j, run BloodHound, collect data with SharpHound, upload results, and it shows which users to target, which groups to escalate through, which computers have sessions to steal. Domain admin in 20 minutes using pre-built queries for Kerberostable accounts with weak passwords you crack offline while eating lunch. Responder poisons network requests harvesting credentials, captures NTLM v2 hashes when Windows machines broadcast authentication, feed to hashcat, and crack 30% because password 123 and summer 2024 are still domain passwords in 2025. I've compromised corporate networks plugging into guest Wi-Fi, running Responder while getting coffee. Aquatone screenshots every HTTP service after subdomain enumeration because opening 500 URLs manually is a war crime. Pipes subdomains through HTTP probe, generates HTML reports in 5 minutes flagging admin panels, login pages, exposed configs, stack traces, everything visual you'd miss grepping responses. I found exposed dashboards and internal wikis publicly accessible because nobody actually looked. Gobuster DNS Mode brute forces authoritative name servers, finding internal subdomains and hidden infrastructure passive OSINT misses. Combine with Amass for coverage. Amass finds public subdomains, Gobuster finds ones they're hiding. Covenant C2 is open source Cobalt Strike without $4,000. Run in Docker, web GUI, create listeners, generate implants with post exploitation like lateral movement, credential dumping, key logging, screenshots. Task queuing works with offline implants executing on check-in, perfect for low and slow ops. So yeah, shout out to Fireship for visiting the neighborhood. I'll see you in the next one.